One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying. Hear the children crying. One heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright.
Go for Grenfell.
Let's get together and feel alright.
Beautiful people. Beautiful people. Look at the green. Life. Give thanks for life. We pray for life. Thank you very much.
I've seen guns, I've seen people dying on the street. And when I saw the fire that afternoon, I said I have to be here. And since then I never stopped. I was here volunteering, and I'm here today again until we finish. There's nothing will stop me to serve this community.
People have come from all parts of Britain to be here today to show their respects to the people of the Grenfell Tower fire. And the amazing thing is today I've seen so much kindness, so much love. I've never seen any in my life from all walks of life. Everybody has been so generous and kind to each other. And this is what humanity, is the beauty about humanity. And this I would love for everybody to be like this across the world. Just show love. Don't care who you're from, what religion you are, what background you come from. Just treat human beings with great love and respect. As I've seen here today, I will never forget.
We've seen our community come together in a way that is quite unusual, and I think in some ways is almost a model of how communities under attack, how we actually unite across faiths, across gender, across background.
The support provided to the survivors, to the traumatised community, was done through the goodwill and the care of ordinary people, many of whom are here today. And for me, it's beautiful to see people back a year later.
It's a sad day, but we have to remember the people that we lost, and there's a few people that we know in Grenfell Tower, and
especially my friends.
We want justice for the people who survived. We want the inquiry to go ahead, and for those people to have justice at the end for what they went through. I believe in that. What else you want to say?
I believe this has been a lovely day and very sad, since we're remembering people who died in Grenfell. But so if it wasn't for that, this would be a very happy event, because we're all coming together, we're remembering. It's very, very happy, and yeah.
This building was still burning. There was ash falling everywhere, even in front of my house. And I came out into the streets, and there were people here from the community everywhere, people from all over the country who came to assist, who came to help. What was missing was any support from the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea.
Now, why did they have to wait for a tragedy to happen before they start dealing with the people?
To me, the important thing is to celebrate the resilience and the strength and the unity of people who actually help people. And that's what today is about. And to remember, of course, those that we lost.
The public inquiry has to recognise, which we already recognise, that the refurbishment of Grenfell meant it was a death trap.
Council said they were going to knock the tower down originally. So when I saw them putting cladding on it, I was really surprised.
The level of combustible material used in there is actually quite shocking, and they're combustible at a very low temperature. The windows had all combustible material around it, and they were actually combustible at the temperatures of 100 and 300 degrees. Now that's quite low.
We would like to see something happen to the people who let this tragedy happen.
I hope the inquiry identifies the struggle that the firefighters had to manage on the night. Part of that's to do with cuts, to their resources, lack of training. One of the firefighters I was talking to, that he comes from Surrey, and Surrey was where they had to go and get the ladder, and it took over 2.5 hours for that ladder high enough to come. You know, and by then, the cladding burned at an enormously quick speed. You know, so 2.5 hours was actually almost too late.
Let's hope that something is learned from this tragedy, and they do something to make the community a kind of equal partner in the whole area of Kensington and Chelsea, and maybe the whole England and the world, you know.